novel. It was called Knights of the Silver Sun.
Wait, is that knight with an N or a K?
It is a Knights. They're Knights. They're the Knights of the Silver Sun. Okay, so I'm just going to start and then I will explain. First we have our first small scene. Well, there's no explaining. On the utmost turret of the castle of Arden, a figure stood, shrouded in a long dark cape. The arms of the figure were raised to the skies of commanding some dark force. The suddenly rising winds caused the hood of the cape to fall back, revealing the startlingly beautiful face of Amarantha. Her face contorted in secretive agony. Her slender form swayed with the growing storm as she screamed incantations into the wind. These incantations would kill the sorcerer, kill him before he could teach Ambrose anything of wizardry. And then she, Amarantha, would wield the evil one's power with none to stop her. None. The words she screeched from the castle had seemed to rip the sky, but in the forest of Azia, they were only whispers on the wind. Okay, so next scene. And what you need to understand is that, first of all, everything and everyone in this book starts with an A. And our main character, a young lady, is named Ambrose, but her old teacher is named Alexis. In some kind of never mind. So Ambrose, who despite sounding like the old guy is really the young lady, awoke to strange silence, a silence deep and waiting. Lessons should have begun hours ago, and yet Alexis had not come to fetch her amongst a shower of reprimands for having overslept. She quickly dressed and ran into Alexis's bedroom. Waves of frigid terror rose and fell like the tide. She burst into the room and was met by a man who looked like a shadow of what she knew to be Alexis. What an entrance! Do you do that with your enemies as well as your friends, to scare the hell out of them? Alexis said bitterly. I'm sorry, she said mutely. Coming to kneel beside the bed. Seeing her face, he softened his tone. It is I who am sorry. I have not finished your training. I shall die today. His tone became brisk again. And he said, Ambrose, bring me the silver box in the chest in the kitchen and some wine. His words came more in gasps than sentences. When she came back, and he had drunken half a wineskin, he's like, I'm dying, but first, half a wineskin.
And exactly
He resumed the conversation. In this box are all the aid I can give you. I had hoped to teach you more, but evil has taken a hand. Come here and kneel beside me. He opened the box. A crystal vial with some red liquid along the bottom lay on its side, amid velvet and a goodly amount of shimmering dust. The dust, he gasped, is the dust of tranquility. Throw it around a room and the occupants will fall into a peaceful, blissful peaceful sleep, very tranquil for all concerned. The only real problem is everyone accepting you in the area may sleep forever or a few minutes. Use this sparingly. It is dangerous. One more thing I must warn you of. As it does not work on you, it shall not work on those who are part of you, such as parents or siblings or others of kin. I feel this sure is this is setting up for some terrible things that I don't remember. Ambrose nodded solemnly, and Alexis continued. Now this, he gestured to the bottle with just a trace of liquid at the bottom. This is the liqueur of humanity. And as all liqueurs, it is intoxicating. It can restore life and memory, but be warned, though it will restore the former life, shape, and memory, it cannot reverse the memory of death that occurred. Many secrets are revealed in death, and can make one master of all, if they are used ruthlessly. If all I give you, this is the most dangerous. It has one more power. If it is given to a living person, it will ensure immortality. But you, Ambrose started, why had the old man chosen to die?
Quick, give it to the old guy.
Too late. I always saved it, and there isn't enough left for me anyway.
I'm glad you worked that coffee.
Okay, that's it. It's more explanation of why